Mogged. That's exactly what we're going to do to the non-believers in this cycle as I absorb and digest all that orange juice and good fruit, friends, and of course the crypto market. I'm seeing the common theme. It really is a believer's cycle to the fullest extent. You can tell it now as well. All the 4-year cycle fractal cope, they're always leaning to the downside now. They're not playing out as high as we hope. And it's taken its time to basically turn things around. But still, I hang on. I mean, you can decide to leave, but I'm still hanging on. And now I'm just going to show you some stuff working on in the background that most people in crypto don't know about. So, Wanker Guru, after wishing Soilana a happy birthday for the 4th time, is missing out on information like this. Look at this chart. You ever seen this before? Do you understand what you're looking at? pUSDC to pDAI ratio. It's pegged. It's almost like a calling from Richard. Like, hey, I can peg stuff. It just zips up. Look at that. Bang. It's pegged, man. pUSDC. Explain that for me, by the way. Most of you have never bought pUSDC. If you're in PulseChain, you've probably only bought pDAI. If you're in that, or 95% haven't. pUSDC, friends, and pDAI, like, isn't this mind-shattering? Honestly, I don't even know how he did it. I don't know how he does it. I wish someone could basically give me a ChatGPT explanation. By the way, I love it, friends. Whenever I have a question, a lot of you guys will use AI and you'll just ask the question for me. And we go through some great explanations. But Richard was able to get pUSDC and pDAI to peg. This is a world first, man. This should be literally on every crypto mainstream news. They're like, hey, guys, let me blow your mind. A forked stablecoin called pUSDC and a forked other stablecoin called pDAI, they are now pegged to each other. And I actually have the chart here. This is one of the charts, pUSDC, pDAI, friends. Remember, it used to be a value of like 0.5 and he literally just freaking pegged it. He literally butthole pegged it. I promise you, I don't know how it works. I have no idea. It's flipping out my mind right now. I'm still flipped out. Like, we've had months to think about this. Maybe I should really dive into it because I'm thinking, friends, you got to think USDC circle, the blue logo, blue US dollar, is backed by US dollar bank account dollars. And then DAI, there's no bank accounts. DAI is on chain, is a cryptocurrency backed, collateral backed, decentralized asset backed. How the hell are they pegged? We've got to figure that out. But hey, it's done it. He's done it. You don't even need to know why. If he can do that, man, that's what I'm telling you, friends. Under the hood, see, if you're watching Coin Butthole, if you're watching Crypto, if you're watching Incest Answers, if you're watching Ben Copen, you're not getting this stuff. Where's your high-value content? Oh, your high-value content is low-value content, as in, oh, go buy Bitcoin and hold it forever and then do leverage because you don't want to touch altcoins. The industry's got to do better, friends. But I know what's going to happen. They're all going to be top buys. It's the same thing. It happens all over again. Straight magic. The pDAI narrative is always filled with controversy and FUD on the dips. Okay. Also interesting, right? An 11-page Twitter thread gets made after pDAI goes down here for the 4th time. Isn't that wild? And it's literally on Blood Moon. On Blood Moon, Friday, March 14th, that happened this year. Blood Moon comes out. pDAI is 89% down. It's dip number 4. And then all the essays come out. All the big essays and the big stories, they come out. Fascinating crowd behavior. You got to think about it. So that's why, man, like, instead of buying the dip, now, I'm not telling you to do anything, man. You can sell everything you want. I don't care. It's fascinating to me. Instead of buying, what people will do is they'll go write 11-page Twitter essays on Twitter and make very, very long-winded posts about why this time is different and why you should be selling the dip instead of buying it. That's what literally effectively what they're saying every single time. And then when, like, I see this big fat essay and everyone's like, no, you didn't read page 458 of my FUD essay. And I'm like, you come on Blood Moon. It's after an 89% dip. You're basically saying sell the dip and don't buy it. That's effectively what you're saying, like everyone else every other time. And look, you could be right this time. You could be right. I'm just asking you for your own sanity because I don't care. But what you should think about is how correct do you think you are? Remember, friends, I asked my friend how correct do you think he was? He said 90% chance that is correct. Okay, that means there's a 10% chance this thing goes to $1. which effectively means you should be buying it at 10 cents or less. Yeah. It's 15x to 10 cents right now. You've literally, and that's 90% odds, which is interesting. Are you really 90% sure that this time is going to be different? You're 90% sure? Okay, but every day that goes, think about your time frame of being sure. You go, okay, it's got to go to 0. Okay, and how long then? You go, oh, he's infinitely minting. It's going to go to 0 in 7 days. Okay, so on day 8, if it's under 10 cents, you should get in. In fact, if you admit that it's not going to 0 after 7 days, that means you're like, oh, you're wrong about everything and it's actually going to $1, which means you should just auto buy it. So I'm helping you work out, friends, how you navigate this industry when it comes to these. That's why it's such a great narrative. It's easy because you have a target. The target's built into the price. And remember, friends, like it's 555x to $1 from the absolute pico bottom, the absolute bottom. So, I mean, all of these are encoded here, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. Not everyone has to look at it. Remember, man, I also made multiple 40-minute videos explaining the answers to the detailed threads. Friends, I made all these videos. You type in your friend Sommi pDAI, you can go to my Twitter thread, all these videos. This is obviously the most bullish thing you can come across as well. So, in a nutshell, I went through the video. The Ethereum sacrifice funds, 170,000 ETH. You need a high ETH price. There's PulseX yield farms, incentive tokens price rising, attracting USD stable coins into the farms from Ethereum. Richard Heat owning more pDAI than you think. And there's factual evidence. USDC and USDT, they only redeemed 25 to 50% of the entire market cap during a bear market. Worst of the worst case. So you throw in all those 6 layers of assumptions and suddenly the number of dollars people think is created to get towards a peg is it's like they've been basically overestimating it. And what I've noticed is, right, whenever the big dip comes, there's always big FUD events. They never go through my videos. Why don't you guys go through my videos and go, hey, Sommi at minute 13 went through this and did that. Why don't you ever go through that? Why is it always infinite minting? It's going down to 0, sell the dip. And we know why, Fred. That's humans and markets and cycles. The prices go up enough to make people squirm. That's why I feel like the squirming price for pDAI is 10 cents. I feel like that's just like, bro, it's only 10x to $1 now. That's what I think. Now, I don't know if it's going to get there. I hope it gets there. I hope it gets to $1, obviously. I hope it pegs tomorrow. I hope it's pegged right now. But we'll see. Friends, I'm assuming Richard Hart has it all figured out, just like he did with 2020 and 2021 Hex. And that's just my bet. If you don't think so, click sell and leave. I don't tell anyone, but literally click sell and leave. You know what? Actually, what I've noticed, that actually makes people really, really upset. A lot of haters, soy boys, yeah, they get really upset because I literally, if they ever complain, I go, bro, no one's turning you buy, click sell and leave. We literally, I don't want you, bro. Get short, find a way to get short. I literally don't get click sell and leave. Just stop typing. You're getting annoying now. You're gonna get muted for a year and a half. Shout out to my friend Moosey. Oh man, this is really good. Richard Hart. I found the way to transfer value without transferring coins. I'll let the regulators finish shooting themselves in their feet before I tell you how. Interesting. Very interesting. Transfer value without transferring coins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency. This was in April 2022. So it's just he knows a lot of tricks, friends. He knows a lot of tricks, and he doesn't tell us all the tricks. Honestly, I don't want him to tell us all the tricks. I want it to just be a believer cycle. I don't want to stress about whether you learn something right or not. Let's just believe in something. Now, friends, I want to update you on BitBoy. BitBoy, friends, I'm scared for him now. Mental health. Obviously, we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be jokey and funny stuff, but I'm doing this from a place of love because I want to keep tabs on you, because BitBoy, friend of the channel, friend of PulseChain, friend of Richard Hart, friend of all of us, okay? It's got very, very controversial, I know, friends, controversy, up, down, left, right, wife, mistress, $30 million, up and down, gambling, everything. Okay, we get it. It's just that I feel like if we don't keep tabs on him, no one else will out here in crypto. I feel that. And yeah, your human side comes out. Like, you want him to get help. Now, after returning back from a peaceful meditation retreat, Ben has now outed Kevin O'Leary as a murderer. So, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why Kevin O'Leary is a murderer. You guys think I'm kidding about all this stuff and these claims. There is a reason my life is actually in danger. Kevin O'Leary has already verifiably murdered one couple in Toronto. What? You don't think Mr. 1 to 2 inch would try to kill the old BitBoy? He swatted me once. Wow. I thought someone else swatted you that we didn't know. This is Ben, obviously in his slingshot car. Black holes in the sky. So here he is, just the wind in his hair. Oh, man. Like, look, I'm just going to be completely honest as well. I saw Damo showed us the car that BitBoy was in. He's in a car. I'd never heard of it. It's called a slingshot. He was in this car. I don't know what a slingshot is, friends. I've never seen it, but you guys, car fanatics. Oh, man. I don't know why it just makes it more funny. I don't know why. It just... Man. Also, just to let you know, 2 years ago... BitBoy declared Crypto Banter to be running a secret pedophilia ring. Yeah, man. Now, a lot of people, obviously, they're sick of it. Trevor, I think we all stopped caring about this dude. Last cycle personality, old news. Yeah, friends. Just please learn this, man. Just be careful of main character stuff. Please, 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 okay? Be careful of... I mean, obviously, none of us are going to be main characters. Oh, you never say never, but like... Look, be careful of being a coin of a main character. That's what I'm saying. Okay, in a bull market. The main characters, oh man, like it's just... If the status of main character comes on you, be careful. Okay, you had Thread Guy, LA Vape Cabal stuff out here. Cycle's rinsing them out. Look what happened to Richard Hart. SEC comes up to him. Look what happened to Duquan. Look what happened to SBF. Everyone, man. Look what happened to Daniel Sester with the Time Wonderland stuff out here. Yeah, man. Right now, I also see Ansoy. Ansoy was main character. They try to fade off. Just that's all I'm saying. Just be careful of being in main character coins and stuff out here. And we go, what's main character? What's main character? Where you just... It's just a weird thing where like the crowd, everyone just keeps sharing their stuff. They become God. More adds main character as well. I don't know if it's over there now though, but just we'll see. We'll see. Now, friends, of seeing all the pDAI stuff, you also have pWBTC. Now, this is the thing, friends. This is the USD price chart. But look at the pWBTC to pDAI ratio. Look at the number. The number's 87,500. So, why is this significant? Because Bitcoin right now is $83,700-ish, 84,000. And so, the pWBTC to pDAI ratio is near that price, 87,000. Very interesting. What does that mean? Well, look, what it means in a nutshell is... I guess someone in the background has been bonding them and they correlate together. They don't deviate. It's kind of like it's got the same holders. It's almost like it's destined for a peg. Very interesting. Because if pDAI is at $1, then the purple Bitcoin is the BlackRock BTC price. Oh my God. And it's a more scarce one, actually. So there's a lot of cute things that can happen out here. The pWBTC story continues. Remember, friends, the ticker is wBTC on PulseX, on PulseChain. Okay, it's just wBTC. We just say the P in it. But yeah, everyone's got to remember that there are new people coming to crypto. So when I write it, when I tag it, I write PulseChain wBTC. Now, a lot of people, the hashtag is nicer because the P, it makes it easier to find on Twitter. But in my posts, because I'm a baby doll and you're my baby doll, I write both of them. I write the hashtag and I write the wBTC. But also with the PulseChain DAI, instead of writing pDAI all the time, I write PulseChain DAI because PulseChain DAI, friends, they're sunsetting the MakerDAO soy DAI and they're going to put the USDS. So they're sunsetting it. So basically... It's kind of like they've handed Richard a home run. It's like, hey, take our name, take our ticker, take our Twitter tags. Here, you can just tag DAI on Twitter. It's going to be coming routing to us. Everyone's going to talk about DAI. That's interesting now. Imagine like we're the new DAI. So when people speak about DAI, we're the new DAI. That'd be interesting. Very interesting. Friendly reminder for Alpha Edge as well. Richard owns at least 30% of the pWBTC as it's part of the pDAI narrative. And because of the ratios, friends, because the ratio is very tight, pretty nice. I own both. I like both as well. Yeah, I just don't know. One might disconnect or another. By the way, if you're wondering, like, why did the purple Bitcoin, why has it gone up over time a bit? That's because there's been heavy pDAI pressure selling on average. Because they sell the pDAI a bit more, the purple Bitcoin's stronger against it. That's why the ratio goes up. And then we might find like there might be a rally later on in pDAI, but we'll see. But the ratio doesn't deviate that much. It's actually like a nice safety thing. Don't forget this, friends. Strong holders create good returns. The good returns create you weak holders. Then the weak holders create poor returns, and those poor returns create strong holders. The cycle. That's what we've happened right now. There's poor returns everywhere for a long time where there's strong holders. These holders, we eventually create good returns, like I said. But then we attract the weak ones. And then the weak ones will make it poor later on as well. Okay, so we're going through this big rinsing, what we've done so far. That's where we are right now. Where are we going to go, though? I would like to know, friends. But when you have a Bitcoin green weekly super trend, even though it's green, technically it's bull market, it can take a while to play out. Based off, and look, time means nothing in this point, but traditionally, like we don't know, but there's always post-Bitcoin halving year, the rally part it runs until June. Problem though is, man, in 2021 and 2017, it had already started by a long time. Yeah, it was already like doing good. In 2017, March, April, May, June, bang, bang, those 4 months, and an ETH BTC peaked. Old season wave 1 peaked. We are more than halfway through March, and we're cucked. Ethereum capitulation worse. So I guess we'll see what happens, you know. And then we have that slow US summer. July, August is trash. June, July, August is trash. You start off high in June, and then June's trash, July is trash, August is trash. And then we move. That's what usually that's the seasonality of stuff out here. But when we're so far behind, I wonder what's going to happen. I really do. But don't forget, friends, there's nothing to be worried about, in my opinion. And my opinion counts for shit. But if I'm not seeing 6 green monthly candles in Ethereum, I don't care. If I'm not seeing 6 green or 5 green monthly candles in others BTC, I don't care. We just had 4 red in a row. Right, so if I'm not seeing them green in a row, I don't really care, you know? Let's get 1 green candle in a row. Let's see what happens. Don't forget he loves you. Like and subscribe. Catch you soon.